Hey everyone, my name is Tommy Weir. This is my YouTube channel where I talk about wholeness, energy medicine, holistic healthcare, ketogenic nutrition, natural fitness, um, self-healing energy of the body, and so much more. That is that is to help improve your health, your longevity, your well-being, your higher human potential, be able to bring you forth in aliveness to be able to achieve your goals and purpose and mission in life, to make sure that you refocus and go after your heart's calling, your heart's deepest desires, and to live out a fulfilled and happy, peaceful life that you're fully satisfied with, and that you're content, and that you feel worthy and so confident about. That is what this channel is about. But this video is just a quick solution that I came up with to overcome the coronavirus. I know my first video that I posted was about the coronavirus nutrition expert advice that I had been finding out in research that was helping out, but I want to give you my personal testimony of dealing with the coronavirus for 3 straight weeks and overcoming it. And what I did to overcome it was basically the first 2 days I had a severe fever, and I was just laying on the couch and didn't want to get up at all. My brain was inflamed up here. My whole body was inflamed. My lungs were inflamed and burning. My pelvic bone in my gut and my tailbone area was all inflamed and pain. So I was dealing with a hard hit from this virus, and I laid there for a while. And so in that period of time I was laying there, I was in a fasting process. Actually, my body was fasting, and so I wasn't eating or drinking any fluids. I just laid there and allowed my body to go into this regenerative mode. And when you're fasting, your body starts to create stem cells, and it boosts the immunity on its own through the energy field. And so it started going to repair mode, rejuvenation, repair, and regeneration mode. And so the fever broke really quickly through the fasting process. I didn't have to have any other aid. On to the next few days. So the first 11 days total, I had the inflammation that I was describing. And what I did to help myself to recover was I drank herbal teas. And from the Yogi brand, the brand called Yogi, it had a lot of different herbs in the teas for healing the immune system, healing the gut, and boosting the body's healing. So I drank herbal teas. I drank bone broth, and in my bone broth, I put Himalayan pink salt into it, and I put animal fat tallow. So I used pasture-raised organic fat from cows, and I put a scoop of that into my bone broth, and also put pink salt into my bone broth and stirred it up. And I drank that. That was my fluid. And so I went on for the first 11 days. After the first 2 days of doing nothing, I just did a fluid fast. And so I drank bone broth and herbal teas. I didn't have no appetite for food at all. My body was not hungry. My body was in a mode of fasting, literally, to help itself recover and heal speedily. So my body did all its work on its own. It didn't need any external sources, and so that fluid fast helped me out. So I went through that first 11 days, and that helped me. And let me remind you, I laid on a couch that entire time, not moving anywhere. I was totally out of it, and all I was just sitting there was knowing that my body was healing itself. And so from there, after the 11 days, I finally got up and ate my first meals. And I ate very, very little, very, very little of food consumption. And what I ate, though, to continue the healing process, was I ate salads. And they were organic salads, mixed with different spinach, arugula, romaine. I used the what was the other one? Watercress. Watercress is is known to be one of the most highest nutrient dense plants to eat. I had cucumbers on it, organic salad dressing that came with, its own healthy stuff. So that's what I ate for my food, as food source. I continue to drink my bone broths. I continue to drink my herbal teas, and I drank plenty of water. Once that came about, I started hydrating myself. With much water throughout those, remainder then, throughout the time. So then the last week, I continued to follow that phase, and eventually my body recovered fully. And at the last week though phase, after getting rid of the inflammation and pain throughout my entire body, my body was feeling strong in energy, strong in the kundalini energy of the energy flowing through my body up and down. I felt very, very strong, and my ability to walk and everything was regained, and so this is my short story of what I used to aid myself in overcoming the coronavirus. So hopefully you take some tips from this. Hopefully you share this video with your friends and family. Share it across the entire earth, across the globe. Let them hear a real living testimony of a human being who overcome this trial. Thank you so much.